Hey, Coach. Just Hunter Coleman stepping up, doing exactly what he's done all season, but in a starting role. What can you say about him that hasn't already been said with his ability to come up clutch?
Well, I mean, you talk about the definition of writing yourself in the lineup. He certainly did that and validated it again tonight with a great performance, and couldn't be more proud of our team all the way around. I mean, we played with intensity for 9 innings, and it was a hard-fought win when we needed it most, certainly.
I mean, it was kind of a textbook just example of plate discipline in that 7th inning, because you have 5 batters that go to a full count and 4 of those produce what would be those runs. How important was just that patience tonight?
Well, it was very important. I mean, there were some tough pitches throughout that inning that the guys fouled off to get deep into the count and fouled off with 2 strikes to set some things up. And certainly Hunter had the big hit, and, we still left a couple of runs out there. But, this is as good a game as we played all year long in every facet. Our intensity, our effort, our attitude was what it takes to win in this conference.
It did seem like there was a lot more noise coming out of y'all's dugout. Was that a conscious thing coming into this game? Was that something y'all talked about, or was that just...
Absolutely. I mean, you only get 30 of these, and when you go out and take the field, everybody's got talent. I mean, what is it that's going to separate us from everyone else? And we've got to have all 38 guys hooked in, locked in, pulling the same direction, and we certainly had that tonight.
For all the big hits that y'all had tonight, it seemed like maybe the most pivotal moment in the game was that strikeout Joswalk got in the 7th. They had to sit down their 2 best hitters to be able to get out of that inning. What did you see? What especially that last at bat? It seems like what you said. It seems like him pitching angry.
Well, and when he's got a chip on his shoulder and an edge, he goes from being really good to special. And I just felt like it was time to get Dustin. He was magnificent tonight, and that guy had gotten a couple of hits off him earlier, and he certainly got us off the field. Jaws got us off the field, kept the momentum and the lead in our dugout.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Travis.
Coach, you mentioned Dustin Stein being marvelous tonight. Obviously, last week it was kind of a rough start. What was said to him over the week that you guys were able to get him back on track for what was a great outing from him?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Bryce Miller when you ask me, and when those guys are able to command the fastball to their glove side, everything else falls into place. When their direction is what it needs to be, then all the pitches are on point. And, against a dominant right-handed hitting lineup, he had to be able to execute the fastball to his glove side, and then the slider played off that, threw a couple of change-ups in there as well. But he was really good tonight, and comfortable on his own mound with his fans and the 12th man in the stands. And when you're an Aggie and you have the 12th man pulling for you, it's a comfortable place to be.
Another guy, you only had to use 2 pitchers. Chandler Joswiak also very good today. How does that help your bullpen usage and your pitching staff going forward, as you guys are going to feel a little light this weekend?
Well, we are a little bit light, and that's certainly why we were able to let Jaws finish that game, and those runs in the 7th inning proved to be huge. And had we not cashed in right there, we're probably going to use 2 more pitchers to get through those last 6 outs. And, that was a little bit of breathing room, and certainly Jaws made that stand up.
And then, sorry, lost my train of thought. Will Frizzell, nice night, double the other way, kind of scuffling a bit. What does it say about his approach to the game that he's able to come through with a hit there late in the game?
Well, Will Frizzell's not struggling at all. I mean, he is the guy that you circle in our lineup, and he's going to get pitch tough each and every at bat from the first inning to the last inning. And he by far and away is our best hitter, and with our best approach, certainly.
And with Joswiak, I know he threw 52 pitches. What is his availability for the rest of the weekend?
I would say he's not available for the rest of the weekend after tonight. That would be my gut feeling.
And win the first game of a series in that 4-game losing streak. What was the message of the ball club after the game, and how good does it feel to get off the schneid?
Well, incredibly good. I mean, after the game, that's what it's supposed to look like from everyone that has a uniform on. I mean, everybody was locked in, sold out, and into the game. I mean, when you have that kind of energy, everybody feeds off of that, and that's what it's supposed to look like.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
All righty.
Hey, sorry, Coach, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, just thought of one more. I know he touched on it, but how much time have y'all had to know that there's going to be a little bit of shuffle in the lineup this weekend, and how does that change maybe your approach or change your approach for the weekend?
Had an idea for about 36 hours, so it was not a shock.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thanks again, young